Complexity and Trademark. So let's jump in ASAP. Trademark, Complexity. Okay, so Trademark going to be on the Legion's, or X-Trademark, excuse me, going to be on the Legion side. Complexity going to be on the Hellborn side. And, you know, again, we were just talking about it. Milkfed even came over to reiterate it. It's 3-0 for the Legion, as you were pointing out. So, you know, if the trend continues, obviously looking good for tdM.
It goes back and forth, man. There's a point where even, you know, Swindle was telling me, he was like, oh, you know, Legion's OP, they get a bunch of first picks. And it's like, oh, Hellborn's OP, this and that. And it depends on style of drafting and a lot of different factors. And, well, moving forward, I was actually really surprised to see that Minots did not lock another jungler here. Actually, he didn't do that because of the fact that Ophelia and Parasite were both locked. He figures he's going to get one of the two of them. Did not need to lock up another jungler and pollute the lock pool further with them. So he knows he's going to get either Moon Queen plus Ophelia or Parasite, and that's actually a very, very powerful position to be in.
Yeah, obviously the Moon Queen, the first game played by Haxerin for Complexity, of course, had a dominating performance there. In general, just such a dominating hero. And again, speaking of that, Swindel's in between the games right there, you know, what hero they were going to ban against either one of these teams. Obviously the Moon Queen Artillery, you're kind of joking about as every single game that's the case. So they never have to deal with it, but this series has definitely been left open, as we see once again right here. Moon Queen the first lock, Ophelia Torture, the Parasite, the Pharaoh, and then the Master of Arms to finish things off. Banning phase, Rally into Deadwood to Wretched Hag. So far coming out right here. So there's the Jerizaiah ban on top of that. So 4 out of the 6 bans down, of course. Here in this banning stage, there's Pebbles. Anything? Okay, the Fade. Fade is going to be banned here by Complexity as the final ban. So looking at who's left over. You got Zephyr being right. That's going to be right-clicked by Moomiander there. That's definitely a hero that's left over.
That's Zephyr. There's not a single game where we see both Master of Arms and Rally both banned out, man.
Yeah.
It's either in the lock pool, they're either being, you know, they're always having to be dealt with. Bubbles being picked up again by Trademark. We saw Noob G play it. We saw Zai play it. We'll see who winds up running it this game.
Again, I saw Moomiander right-clicking that Zephyr. Zephyr, I would not be surprised to see here coming up for Complexity. Haxerin definitely plays a great Zephyr as well. And so we'll see if maybe that comes down into an option. As far as, you know, the lock pool,
yeah, okay,
there you go.
Another point to bring up about Zephyr is if you can sort of figure that Trademark is going for that Moon Queen, that opens up, they have the choice of Ophelia or Parasite. And if they want that double heal combination of not the double heal, but the Ophelia to reinforce Zephyr's healing power in general, that does give him it.
See, this is interesting, though, because if you're X-Trademark Esports, obviously we still have to wait to see how this regular picking stage finishes, but depending on how fully goes, I mean, maybe they pass on that Moon Queen as far as the first pick, because they already have Zephyr over here for Complexity, who's going to be soaking up a lot of farm. You know, can he spread that out effectively? I guess you definitely still can. So maybe that would be, maybe I'm overthinking it. But
well, we see Trademark, they used to play carry plus Zephyr all the time. Zephyr being more in that mid-dueling role. They'd have a solo carry hero, and they'd still make do. I wouldn't say it's
out of the question at all, Yeah, so
it is true. They do both sort of overlap in farming for the same resources. Haxerin highlighting that Dark Lady, man. I bet he's itching to play it.
Yeah, Dark Lady is...
Can't say I'd expect it with the Zephyr pick above all else, but that is there.
And the Magnus Zephyr so far.
He's just having fun with it, right?
I would think support here could be a solid. I guess there's actually good support options.
There's a lot of support options in
that lock pool.
They can figure it out.
I'm gonna think about it. Obviously,
though, it's a hero that really he has sort of dropped off.
Yeah,
he has. Not for Orange Esports. They still love to run him, but for a lot of other teams, Meraxis has sort of been out of the light lately. That being said, when we saw him, we actually saw Meraxis almost taking out Stay Green in that one game. Meraxis and the Meraxis Dark Lady combination. That was a really, really close battle. In the end, it didn't work, but I believe I forget who was actually playing the Meraxis in that team. Either way, it's definitely still a viable hero choice for sure.
Yeah. Ooh, Electrician, the final pick coming out here from Complexity. Yeah. So really bulking up here when it comes down to it. The Electrician, the Zephyr. There's the Moon Queen pick. So yeah.
To be expected. Interesting thing to note is you can purge off the Unbreakable.
Okay.
You can purge off the minus armor.
Yeah, that's very true.
And they do have sort of a double purge thing going on ultimately if it hit, the game hit late enough. Not that the hard support Master of Arms is going to reach it, but just a lot of tankiness in general to work with the heal, to work with the Master of Arms shell, with 2 tanky frontmen of Zephyr and Electrician.
Yep, it's the Astrolabe, the Affiliate's Touch, the Master's Call. It is a lot of support surrounding that Zephyr and that Electrician on those front lines. So interesting lineups going on here, but there is that Moon Queen. And look at this again. Noob on Bubble, Zai on Moon Queen. It's almost as if Trademark Esports, the ex-Trademark Esports even, Zai's kind of transitioning into more of a carry player for this team. Huh.
Yeah, that is really interesting. I actually want to go and find out what the sort of thought process is going on there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it so many times where Zai's played the bubbles while Noob G's playing the Moon Queen. So there definitely is a role switch going on here. It's not just...
Maybe just how they're feeling for today. It just came down to that. I don't know. Maybe it's a transition that they've been working on for a while now. Who knows? But that's definitely something we'll try to remember to ask in the post-game interview with whoever we do interview from them. But for now,
both teams.
Well, of course. It's like the first game, or the first series even. Noob G. Noob G in a little bit of trouble here. Charge shot on top of the fork, or excuse me, the Gus, the static grip coming out. Bloodlust kill coming out for Complexity, as Franzi gets credit for it. So Noob G right there using the shell surf to get the water side down. Oh, he gets caught out. Good catch for Complexity.
Yeah. Well, Franzi can have some early boots. Not as devastating as, say, maybe the Zephyr, the solo attrition getting it, but no, not the solo attrition, actually. Zephyr looks like he's going to be in the solo matchup right now, and he's going up against the bubbles. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Still very, very rough for him.
Yeah. Yeah, it definitely is going to be. So Noob G is at least going to be there to block the creep spawn, of course, initially. Try to help himself out.
Sure.
But yeah, he also talked about Franzi. I like the go from negative 520. It's going down, but he's doing pretty poor. Yeah, so that's going to start changing, though.
Well, yeah, and then look at the Master Arms with the 3,000 gold.
Yeah, there's that. So what is Magnus doing? What
Magnus,
the hell
stop.
is Moomiander doing?
Nice.
He placed on the ward of sight right there. Now he's on the run. He's going to end up getting killed, though.
Tons of range.
Yeah.
Well, and each team's screwing up a little bit there. The Suicides, while doing just that.
Yeah.
I
mean, he obviously what he was figuring was that they were just going to be in the lane. You know, they were going to start in the far, but he got to give credit to XTDM, I guess. You know, they definitely were in a spot that he wasn't simply not expecting. And
yeah, I was going to say it hurts the Magnus a little bit more because, you know, he has to walk back
when
to the
it
landing
happens.
base, but Bubbles is being totally boxed out regardless. So
yeah,
sort of on even footing there. Who actually got the kill, though? It was Zai. Zai playing that Moon Queen, playing that carry role that picked it up. So off to a fantastic start already, and we'll see where this takes us.
Yeah, big start indeed already. Master of Farms putting some pressure on the Bubbles here at the top lane. Gonna keep Bubbles boxed out and give that free farm to Zephyr, of course. Yeah, interesting stuff from both sides. Obviously, to refer to that Magma situation, though, being played by Moomiander, of course, there was that game, too, where he was level 1 for the longest time, had a horrid start, but he did have that epic ultimate early on in the game. So who knows what happened this time around, but he is using this Lava Surge right there to actually get away from the Demented Shaman. Where too much pressure is put out. But, yeah, we have Electrician versus Moraxis here. A true 1-versus-1 matchup in the middle lane coming out between these two heroes. Not often we see 1v1 anymore, it seems like. In the middle lane especially.
Electrician usually does pretty damn well against other melee heroes. Moraxis is a little bit different. He has pretty good low mana cost, nice harass with his more axes ability, but in general it's a pretty even matchup right now.
Yeah.
I do expect it to favor Electrician farm as it goes on.
You see right there using the energy absorption, so kind of keep an eye on that. The creep farm for that battle there in the middle lane to see how that progresses. So again, it's a 2-to-1 complexity lead right here. Ooh, top lane actually. Noob G getting picked off. So Franzi doing a good job of boxing him out, and ultimately helps set up the kill. Looks like
the Ophelia.
Yeah, the Ophelia. I guess.
That's
Yeah,
what
more
really
so.
did it with the Minotaur.
Yeah, setting it up right there. Ooh, look at the Demented Shaman with the invis room, but Moomiander knows something's up. He's kind of just creeping up there a little bit. Yeah, good kill on the Bubbles. Oh, here he goes. Now he's in trouble. The Moonbeam coming out. The Entangle not applied just yet. Healing Wave as soon as he walks by. Not going to even use the Entangle, though. Not worth the mana cost, he figures. And Magma's going to be fine in the end, so no gank set up there. But Noob G 0-2 already to start this game, unfortunately.
Yeah, the hatch on Limp obviously doing work here. He is actually a little bit ahead of Electrician in spite of the free CS every 15 seconds with energy absorption.
Yeah.
And when the lane gets pushed up, he's going to be able to CS quite well at the tower with his axes and hatchet. Not quite so there, but...
Bottom lane, Moon Queen and Demented Shaman doing a little bit of, not really a push, I guess, but the lane is somewhat pushed up, giving Moon Meander some decent leveling chance here. There you go, Moon Queen kind of pushing up a little bit more. Oh, nice team bat, though, to kind of disjoint the Moonbeam attempt from Moon Queen.
You saw Moon Queen begin to charge up there.
Yeah.
Did play a little bit of an interrupt. Meanwhile, Zephyr already picking up the Beast Heart. I love seeing, if you do have the farm for it, if you're already full health, do pick up the Beast Heart. Lets you survive the first damage a lot more. He's not taking a lot of harass. He still has regen coming out from his Blight Stones, and just overall better path.
Yeah.
To be able to pick up the life tube from the side shop and finish his home that way.
Yeah, it definitely makes sense. Noob G trying to make the best of his time. He's going to stack Ancients, go for the top rune. Going to be picked up by Ophelia first, though, and actually he turns around quickly, figuring he might be in a little bit of trouble, but no, he is going to be fine. But again, Noob G on the bubbles, having a struggling start, unfortunately, for his sake. The same not said, though, for his Moon Queen teammate, who's 26-8. Obviously, Zaya playing the Moon Queen this game, and off to a very solid start himself.
Yeah, Limp still doing very well here.
Yeah, it's 19-6 now.
B-Kid, knowing that he's struggling a little bit, did opt to get level 2 energy absorption. Parasite is coming in for the gank, though.
There we go. Face Saga as well, stealing whatever was there, and down goes Electrician. You see Master of Arms porting in way too late, though. Even with him there, I mean, not much he's able to do in the end. So good kill onto Electrician right there. And helps Limp even more as far as him doing well in this lane here.
Yeah, excellent rotation. Meraxis is heading back to base. I think you can see what he just picked up here. If he, well, he's only got 276. That's probably all of his items, right? Get a TB on back. Gives Bubbles a little bit of a chance, though, to get experience and catch up.
See Zephyr leading the way overall in GPM, but of course it's a very close race with him. Then you got the Moon Queen and Parasite over there as well. Of course, Minot's playing the Parasite here for X Trademark. Got the Blood Chalice, the Little Red Booties here. As far as the start goes, and he's going to go ahead and do a Vagabond leader camp here in the meantime.
It's going to be really interesting to see this farmed up Zephyr against this farmed up Moon Queen. I mean, there's pretty much no stopping him at this point. When they get this farmed in the first 5 minutes, it's pretty much guaranteed that they're both going to snowball. Maybe some mid-game team fights will affect the pacing, but that's about it.
Yeah. Yeah, Zai. Obviously, he having free farm just like the Zephyr. So we'll see how it progresses from here. Again, as we've been reiterating and talking about even in between the games here, obviously Stay Green awaiting the winner of this matchup for tomorrow night to play in the championship match. And Kyle, he even, again, the thing he even said in the interview was that he's writing down the drafting and whatnot that both teams are doing, keeping that in mind for when they possibly, well, whichever opponent they face, of course. They are facing one of these two. That is a guarantee. Lions, on the other hand, again, a third-place match. I've definitely seen some of them around as well. You know, again, obviously they're too curious about who they're going to be playing. But, ooh, there's the Helm of the Victim just purchased by Moon Queen, so well on our way to a Whispering Helm here. As we now approach 6.5 minutes in. Parasite, level 7 now. Ghost Marcher's Blood Chalice. Man, he too is farming very well. 344 gold per minute. Ooh, he's got a Wild Hunter here. Gonna come towards the middle lane with it, actually. Maybe find this Master of Arms by himself.
Screw up the Ancient stacking. How long is his invis lasting? He doesn't want to actually go out there because, well, not that long.
It's going to be close. Yeah, he needs to be careful right here. It's even spotted. I don't know if he's spotted.
Wow,
right
I can't believe he didn't get
scouted
out there. He knows where they are, that's for sure.
Yep. And he does have who is purple right there. That is Demented Shaman coming over, actually.
It's not enough. It's not enough.
Yeah.
+1 more. No one really making that response. Moon Queen, if she snuck on over there, could do work, but getting free farm at the bottom lane doesn't really see a need to.
Yeah, one more auto tech. No, Magnus stuns, and Ophelia's touching going to be his. And now Parasite needs to be careful right here. No, not enough damage from the Hellboy team either, but okay, so he went for it. Obviously not able to get the kill in the end, but he does easily survive at the same time. And he did get Ophelia's touch to be used, so.
Master of Arms now kind of low on mana. Magnus also sapped. It's going to sit at the tower here to gather some experience, but can't really combat against this Moon Queen. The Shaman is in position to sort of try to apply some harass here and help out the push, but the S bomb seemingly too powerful.
Yeah, he tried to get a healing wave off surrounding that Magnus in the steam bath, but obviously not doing too much damage there. And in the end, the tower should be fine for now at least, but meanwhile, the top tower, you got Zephyr and Ophelia chasing it in. The Minotaur going to the front lines. Parasite kind of dodging it somewhat. He doesn't have a fest just yet. Going to use it right there to take over the Minotaur and actually fall back with it now. Yep, he's going to kill it right before it gets killed, obviously.
Look at the top lane. Electrician is in position. Does grip the Parasite.
There we go. Typhoon put down. Parasite in a lot of trouble right now. Bubble says, sayonara, Parasite. Nothing I can do for you. The tower goes down, and Parasite falls on top of that. So Complexity, big bit of momentum coming out right there for them. And obviously, especially with that Zephyr, man, 472 gold per minute now all of a sudden. With that helm, the Mystic Vestments, another 1,000 gold already saved up here.
Zai still going to do his best. He knows that they're continuing to apply some pressure here. Electrician and Zephyr both getting quite tanky here in this early game. Look at Zephyr's farm, man. That is 470 gold per minute. Yeah, Moon Queen's powerful, but Zephyr's on another level.
Yeah, it is good, man. It is really good here. And again, you look at this lineup as a whole. The Ophelia, the Master of Arms. Speaking of Ophelia, she is finishing up her bracer here, so doing her best to get that Astrolabe. Riser, of course, playing the Ophelia, 290 gold per minute currently. Once again, farming, doing very well for Complexity, and his land debut even, for Heroes New Earth at least. So good to see that. Electrician picking up the Pickled Brain, which will complete his Ring of Sorcery. Extra good item on him, really, especially with the mana, in a sense, kind of being his life pool, too. So the double stack Ancients is going to be cleared out.
If Complexity does win this game, if they do wind up going towards the grand finals, that is going to be heated. And
What's
you know
that?
why.
Oh, the brothers?
No,
wait,
no, not the brothers. It's going to be the whole Chessie storyline, man. You remember that?
Yeah. Oh, well, of course.
Yeah.
Well,
So
I know it had something to do with the
I
brothers.
guarantee you, there's still some underlying tension there, man. And
yeah, I mean, I don't. The full story to that, I don't know if it's like. I've definitely heard different sides of stories to the whole situation.
The fact that there's different sides, though, highlights the fact that there is tension.
Yeah, that is right. Yeah.
Right.
True. That's
then, yeah. You got the trademark. You got the brothers.
Exactly.
Going against each
No
other.
matter what,
cool
it's going to be some cool storylines, of course. But yeah, Complexity. I mean, they're up 2-1. It's still very early on in this game, so who knows what's going to happen here. Game number 4. 10.5 minutes in. Electrician coming in the front lines. He does have a haste room bottled up, so figuring he could possibly get away if he does get jumped on. In the meantime, Zephyr at the top side. He is continuing to farm like a boss. 457 gold per minute on Haxorn currently. Soul Screaming just purchased by Moon Queen in the meantime. So after she finished the Whispering Helm, she does or is going for the Energizer, it looks like. On top of that, Ophelia joining the Electrician Master of Arms, and even Magnus is still level 5, unfortunately, but he is nearby to assist the team in a middle push here. For right now, Trademark Esports, they do have Parasite and Moraxis nearby. This tower, though, dropping pretty quickly. Zephyr also here, and the Legion team not going to risk anything more. So
if they don't want to, they just want to let Moon Queen sit there, free farm, take over the game, as she's very, very, very capable of doing.
Yeah.
Is she going to get the solo kill on this tower? That would be huge, of course not. They're TPing in. They're using the Glyph of Fortification. They say, get the hell on out of here. We're not that stupid.
Yeah, not going to give her the free tower kill. Master of Arms is in deny range. Yeah, it's definitely in deny range. She's going to kind of camp it a little bit right here. Yeah, Parasite barely
just got into the creep.
Yep.
Dodged him in for a stop.
Going to be purged right there, though. Electrician chasing him down. Does he have the static grip? No, he used it earlier. So Parasite is going to be fine. Good getaway coming out from my nuts right there.
He just transferred the Cleansing Shock, I think, back onto the Electrician as well, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, really?
That combined with the added move speed of his leech, he just
That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what went down.
That makes sense. That yeah, the transference of the buffs and debuffs, pretty awesome stuff right there. Bottom tower, though, is going to be pushed by Complexity in the meantime, and again, with this lineup, this is where it's going to start. What's going to start happening, of course, between these two teams in this game. So Zephyr picking up the Mighty Blade there in the meantime, and it will be a free tower kill. So again, Zai, the one Moon Queen, he too has his own Mighty Blade, and continuing to farm very well. Trademark Esports, or Trademark, they're leading a lot on him. I mean, again, this is a lot on the line here. It really is, especially for tdM. They lose, that is it. They're going to the third-place match, and they will not get that rematch against Stay Green in the championship. So we'll see. It's Complexity again, up 2-1. They're going to push this middle lane, though. In the meantime, you already got Electrician here. He does have Magnus nearby. Look at the port to the secondary tower coming out from Master of Arms. So Complexity clearly wanted to do something here. Ophelia coming in from the side. Has a couple of Skeleton Kings coming out. Minotaur's going to be taken over by Parasite. He's falling back for the time being. Zephyr not here just yet. He does have a homecoming. So, oh, no, he doesn't actually. It's 30-second cooldown.
Did you catch that, Breaky?
What's that?
Magnus actually was sitting in the woods, began to channel his ulti in case they gained the pressure of the tower.
Yeah.
Did wind up canceling it still. They know it's down, but opting to go for Congor here. Yeah,
Trying to be sneaky.
Seemingly aware they sent a bubble shell surf over that direction, and well, Complexity backs on out.
Yeah.
Goes back to the farm game, it seems.
Well, maybe they figure obviously Zephyr farming this top lane, try to maybe think TX or Trademark would see that and obviously not expect Congor, but yeah, they definitely were very weary of the situation and make sure not to allow Complexity to get the free kill. So we do got Complexity in the meantime. Again, about a nearly 4,000 gold lead here. Experience is in favor of Trademark at about 1,000, but obviously the push is working to the advantage so far of Complexity. But you do have the Moon Queen. Zai playing the Moon Queen, doing the carry role this game. Nearly 2,000 more gold saved up. In fact, there's a Warhammer purchase, so is going straight for that Shrunken Head. And you look at this team over in the Hellborn side, it obviously makes a lot of sense. Oh, the top secondary tower goes down right there, right in front of Moon Queen.
Moon Queen couldn't get there in time. That's really, really, really rough. That is not what they wanted to see happen. It boosted Haxorn right over 500 gold per minute. Seen Haxorn go for that Frost more than Shrunken Head, but I feel like he's going the Shrunken Head again here, especially going against the, look at that team.
Yeah.
If that's not a no, he's going Shrunken Head.
The Legion side?
No, yeah, Haxorn, yeah.
Haxorn's going further against them, yeah,
the Moon Queen beams, the Help Field, the Parasite ulti. There's no way.
Yeah.
Well, Shaman's Headrest first, it looks like.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's back and forth about it.
Not sure. Yeah, he does that quite often. Personifies him, sells him, maybe just to get an idea of.
A lot of players do,
double things. Congor being attempted again here by Complexity, actually. So they're going to try Congor a little bit, dropping it about half-life so far. Trademark, Trademark, because they are sending something over. It looks like Parasite and Minotaur. He's going to at least get the idea that it's going on, and it looks like that is going to stall Complexity. No, maybe not. They're going to still kind of hold their ground here. In the meantime, Moon Queen is going to farm her own Ancients, but I think Complexity is going to get this. Looks like they are. Trademark not going to feel confident stopping it.
No signs of opposition there. Moon Queen can kind of take the stack and maybe transition over here to the mid lane, clean that up. Top lane's pushing up. They're really just counting on the fact that Moon Queen is God carry. They have 2 tanks in the end, but when we saw the fall of the tank metagame, it was due to the result of hard carries and becoming absolutely too mammoth for them to sort of contend with during the later phases. So
true.
Moon Queen definitely might show us that same trend again.
Very, very possible. Obviously, the Shrunken had a big there, but you get the jump if you're the Hellborn side, and maybe we can lock her down long enough. But granted, you know, they're not the most. They got actually some decent stunts. Granted, Electricity Static Grip because the whole channeling to it, but they could definitely lock her down and do some good burst damage. So we'll see. Speaking of that, though, Bubble's actually pushing the bottom lane in the meantime, but the secondary middle does go down in favor of Complexity. They did a fake fallback right there. They actually like they're going to go back, but they'll turn around into the base. So maybe just a change of communication or whatnot. But does Maraxis have his portal key, by the way? No, he does not, actually.
No.
It's 1,500 gold saved up, it looks like.
It's a big part of why they're skirting around fights as well.
Yeah.
On top of the token now, which speaks for itself.
Yep. That too is dangerous. Soul's Bulwark on Zephyr, the token. And you were saying, maybe more so that Shrunken Head option here for him. So.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Magnus does manage to hit level 6, and he has about 900 gold saved up right now. Probably going to be working towards that portal key next himself. You do have Ophelia in the meantime. She's got her Astrolabe, the Ring of Sorcery. She just bought she's working on finishing a Shaman's Headrest here as well. Eventually for that Barrier Idol, obviously. Electrician, Helm on top of the Ring of Sorcery for him. So bulking up quite a bit here early on.
Yeah.
To make that push happen. 5 minutes remaining on the Token of Life. Again, probably going to wear it down to maybe about 3 minutes or so and then really try to use it effectively, but not doing too much just yet with it, other than just farming it up as Haxorn. Same story, though. Moon Queen just continuing to farm himself.
Electrician, did you just finish an item? I saw you had the Helm, you had the Ring of Sorcery. It's something else?
I don't believe so. Wait, did he have that bottle always? don't know if he did, actually.
He was in the...
Yeah, he did have the bottle.
Not really surprised with the bottle, but I thought he just spent something. Maybe he was just finishing his helper the ring at that point. I don't know.
Bottom push. We do got Electrician and Ophelia here. Obviously, Bubbles and Demented Shaman by themselves. They are going to fall back. Not worth trying to defend it. This tower again going to fall. All outer towers have been destroyed in favor of Complexity, it looks like. We're now just past the 18-minute mark, so good job by them. Obviously,
they're going straight for the base tower here.
Yeah.
Said, hey, we got the token. We have the Ophelia. Come fight us. Where's your portal key? There it is.
Here we go.
Just picking up. It's being delivered. Here it is.
He's going to go in right away. Nope. No, vulnerability coming out.
Token. It would be. Got to make sure you have a good set.
Yeah.
Still the Catman falling.
Oh wow, yeah.
Well, I guess only one. He still has 2 Skeleton Kings up. Shaman's Headdress completed by Ophelia. Going to be going for that Barrier Idol pickup and just be strong enough in general to try to survive the burst, initiate here, and get her heal and Astrolabe off for her team.
Yeah. So will Complexity continue this, knowing that Trademark now is all ready to defend? Nope, doesn't look like it. Complexity falling back, and we're now 19 minutes into this game. It is a 3-2 hero kill lead, of course, for Complexity. They do have that Zephyr effect definitely working for them, but there's always the Moon Queen effect working at the same time for Trademark middle lane. Morax is going to be fine. It is just the Zephyr by himself. And Morax is able to portal key away before, but yeah, obviously, again, does have the portal key now, and the jump chance for Trademark definitely just skyrocketed there as a result of that, so I'm sure we'll see that come into play.
Still does have 3 minutes remaining, so
yeah.
I'm not feeling too rushed when it comes to breaking base, especially given the fact that Zephyr just now completed a Shrunken Head, if he wants it.
Magnus is actually, Mumian is going to recover once again quite a bit, and he has another 1,700 plus gold saved up, so portal key for him very near future, it looks like. And of course, good for Complexity there. Zephyr going to continue to finish farming the a couple of jungle camps here, as well as go to the top lane. So you mentioned that the timing on the token live 2.5 minutes now. I wonder if they may just be content with just having him farm the rest of the time with it. And then maybe waiting for another one. Bottom lane down here, double damage picked up by Master. He's going to fall back, though. So Legion team was maybe thinking about going in there, but not in time.
Trying to see here on the timing of their push that any other major pickups, Barrier Idol would be the one that we're looking at before they really choose to knock on their base.
Moon Queen going the finishing the Firebrand right there. She did go the Soul Screamer earlier, but never finished the Energizer after that. May eventually do that still, of course, but if anything, Soul Screamer good stats.
Always found herself on enough farm where she didn't feel like she needed the build up and wanted to go from there.
Very possible. Bubbles also picking up his farm at the top lane. Right now, 232 gold per minute. He is getting close to finishing that Tablet of Command, actually. Token of Life, what are we down to now? 130, and it looks like Complexity is going to be good with now making a push here. Obviously, as you mentioned, the Shrunken Head finished. We got Master of Arms, Electrician. Everyone coming up here for Complexity. Only one out there just it is that Magnus, who is actually, he has enough gold for his portal key, 5 gold here. Look at this. He's sending the courier to the side shop over here, getting ready to purchase it as soon as he does. So kind of a smart choice there. There you go with the purchase, and it now will be delivered. So this could be pretty big right here. Moon Queen pushing the middle lane in the meantime with Parasite making the tower kill. Parasite does have a Codex, by the way, on him, the level 1 Codex. So they get the middle tower, but here we go. Being pressured now by Complexity. This could be an absolutely big fight right here. Catman Champion dropping pretty quickly. Riser will fall right there. In the meantime, Zephyr denying the tower. Again, the tower is dead, though. Complexity skills still can be pretty good with that. But a nice deny nonetheless from Parasite. Zephyr
going right back in.
35 seconds
left on the token. He's got to be careful. They have some nice long-range damage. Bubble Shell Surf, though, missing him there. Just trying to clean out the creeps and apply pressure. Make Ophelia use that heal early.
Trademark knows, man.
Yeah, they know the timer is really, really short now.
Yeah.
And, well, Complexity looks like they're just going to back up. I don't really think this is a fake out.
Yeah.
Trishan going to the middle lane. Maybe Bird going to the top lane. And
there you go.
Oh, nope. Master of Arms right now. It's fine.
So, Complexity falling back. You look at the gold per minute now. Moon Queen has surpassed.
Well, yeah, and the golden experience, it is just sort of slowly coming back for Trademark more and more. Moon Queen is an absolute farming machine. Morax is pretty good against tank heroes as the game progresses, thanks to the way his Morax's ability scales.
Oh, well, Ophelia's being cut over here. Team of the Master coming out. Has the Ophelia touch as well. Still holding her ground. Going to go for the port out. Magnus stops it. Ophelia well poured out. One timing right there. Moon Meander's getting away with the purge coming out from Electrician. Holy crap. Moon Meander, what team support. Wow.
Portal Key going to great effect there, and hey, he's got his back, man.
Yeah. Teamwork at its finest right there coming out.
B-Kid opting to go for the, Blessed Orb and then sells it.
Yeah.
Keeping us guessing. Still sitting at 2,500. Maybe he'll go for the, if he still wants the same path, maybe he just wants to knock out the Acolyte staff first. We'll have to see.
Nope.
Nope. Does go for it in the end.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's time to go with that. 1,600 more gold saved up on Zephyr in the meantime. Kind of wonder if he wants to maybe turn into a battle right now, or maybe actually finish the demonic breastplate here.
Maybe.
For him. Yeah, we'll talk about that timing with the portal key right there. For Magnus, again, saving his team a big saving need. There's a Geometers being finished on Moon Queen, though. Man, her farm most certainly showing here.
Parasite looked like he's saving up for a potential portal key at this point. He hasn't chosen to level up his Codex.
Yeah.
Minus was one of those Parasite players that we'd see get level 2 or 3 Codex sometimes. It would depend on where you wanted to leave it. And then just sort of build up other items from there. In a case like this, a Hellflower, potentially a portal key could do great.
So 24 minutes in, 3-2 hero kill score. Again, it's I think the action definitely has been a little bit better than the score maybe says. But Magnus actually channeling the eruption to kill some ancients right here. He may not actually kill them in the end. Okay, he does have a lava surge up in 1 second. There you go. And he has the level 1 volcanic touch. At least can help him a little bit. So should be able to dwindle them down, but very, very close right there actually when it comes down to it. Of course, he already has his portal key, and now it's just more. On the next tier of items. Oh, big catch on the press right here. He's going to go to Master Bronze, but he's going to end up time. Magnus actually stuns in. Haxer and gets credit for the kill. They're going to go for Congor maybe. I mean, Parasite's dead for 50 seconds here. You see they're going to finish off their own agents. Only a couple, and they're very low actually. I don't know if they're going to pull this.
Well, no, they can't go for Congor just yet.
Okay, nice.
It isn't back up quite yet. Still, it shouldn't be too long, right? Maybe 30 seconds.
Yeah. Now saying that he actually changed his pull scan into the red pull scan because the ancient creep was so low in life and it was sleeping.
Oh, he wanted to be able to stack
it.
So.
But it's actually little enough damage to make the pull happen.
Okay.
Well played.
Sure.
By Franz right there. But yeah, Congor not up just yet. It has to be soon though, man.
I think it's within 20 seconds.
Yeah. In fact, boom. Oh, that would have been so cool if that worked.
I'll do it.
Ooh, top lane. Magnus stuns on him. That's an illusion. Never mind. But
3,
2, 1.
Boom!
Ah! Yeah! Woo! It worked.
I'm good.
You have the magic. You have the magic.
I know. That's why I had such good gambling results too.
Yeah. Lucky you. All right, so Zephyr level 16 now. 3,300 gold more saved up. And, well, obviously, as we just mentioned, Congor is up. And Complexity goes right towards it. Trademark, they are very likely also aware that Congor is getting up or probably up themselves. They do have a couple water sites nearby, but, again, are they confident in stopping this? They got to go here in the near future, although, okay. Complexity kind of committing to this. Oh, this is going to be big right here. Trademark Esports moving the way in. Shell Surf not going to port with it. Congor still plenty of life. Zephyr jumps in. Zephyr with the trigger. Magnus with a big lifestyle on top of that. No Typhoon just yet for another 6 seconds. The Moon finale coming out, and down goes Ophelia. Zephyr, that Typhoon coming up in a matter of seconds right here. Shurkin it is off though. There's the big Typhoon right on top of everyone, but the damage looks like it might already be done. Electrician falls. Magnus going to have to run away, and Zephyr also has to fall back. Moon Queen more than half life. Moonbeam going to connect, and Zephyr is still on the run. Leech going to be used. Can he actually get away? Gust them away. Has the port attempt. Oh, he gets the port out in time.
Did he not have mana for it? He was a little bit shy.
I think
he was shy of mana.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it was. So
he lives.
Does live in the end. Yeah, very well done. In the end, still a wipe, and Congor is vulnerable. It's already low health. Moon Queen's going to clean it up. You're not seeing the buybacks.
Yeah.
It's going to be a tokened up Moon Queen. You saw the results of last fight.
Yeah.
Game 5 is looking more and more likely here.
Again, we still probably have plenty of game 11 in this one, but yeah, it's Trademark Esports. That's big for them, of course.
Not this Moon Queen going. We'll see. We'll see.
Not having the Typhoon up for another, it was like I saw right as the fight was happening, there's about 8 seconds left on it. If he had the Typhoon, actually, level 3 Typhoon, they were clumped up quite a bit early on in that fight. God, that could have been so different for Complexity, but just it wasn't off cooldown, and obviously a Complexity with the Moon Queen, especially her own Shrunken Head, her damage output. Now she has the token. There's the purchase of a Dancing Blade, actually, so she is going to be on her way to what will most likely turn out to be a Wing Bow here.
Yeah, and well, speaking of Noobji, looking at him too, Hellflower is his build-up item on top of the tablet. Normally you see Portal Key, Hellflower, Tablet of Command, Hellflower in this case. Still very effective against the take heroes like Zephyr, like Electrician, that sort of rely on their ability to eat the Cyclones, to activate that Electric Shield over and over again for survivability.
Yeah. You definitely, especially obviously after that fight, I mean, for a lot of this game, it seems like Complexity kind of, in the pendulum of things, they've kind of been in their favor slightly, but after that fight, that's where you do look at Trademark, Trademark now, and say to yourself that, well, I think they're in the better spot now. Obviously, it starts with that Moon Queen, but you do still have a Zephyr, 530 gold per minute. In fact, 4,700 gold really saved up now. So is it going to be that Demonic Breastplate, maybe a Frostburn straight up? Okay, it is going to be a Frostburn straight up, so there you go, coming out for Haxorn right there. Obviously, you can't purchase the Dawnbringer yet.
Yeah, so definitely still a lot of capacity for them to win this game. One more fight, though, and I would begin to write it off.
Yeah.
It's going to happen. Well, it's like they don't want it to happen soon. I mean, the Moon Queen's got the token. It's got the token for a long time, so reaching that next phase of the game is going to be very, very, very easy for her. And that's really what worries me more than anything.
Yeah. Yeah,
before the next fight, yeah, she can have her Wing Bow if she wants it.
Oh, yeah. In fact, okay, she dropped her Geometer's Man actually for a second.
Team fight about to brew here.
There we go. Static grip on a person. Bottom of a big Mirax's initiation. Lava Surge coming out from Magmus. The Typhoon is put down, and here we go. Demented Shaman going to end up dropping the Moon Finale coming out from Moon Queen, though. Zephyr is still strong as well, though. The Shrunken Heads are up. Mirax's with the Matrix Explosion. And now Moon Queen's on the run. Moon Queen's in trouble, actually. Moon Queen may fall right here. There's the eruption. The token of life going to bring it back up, but everyone's here for Complexity. Parasite nearby. The great stun from Mirax's, but Moon Queen is just too much damage. Complexity, a big take right there. The chase is on. Can Parasite actually escape this? He does have the Infest ready to go. Maybe on the Minotaur. No, the Lava Surge not coming out. There's a Fork letting the Gust in, and down goes Parasite. Complexity taking an absolutely big fight right there.
Yeah, it looked bad for a sec. Mirax's had the strong counter initiation.
Yeah.
Moon sort of broke it up, though, with the Lava Surge. You saw the Zephyr Typhoon go on top of that. Mirax's ulti was not able to do much damage at all. The Matrix was quickly torn down. And from there on out, they just had superior positioning. Very, very well played by Complexity, fighting what looked like an uphill battle against a slightly higher level and just a Trademark team that did have a token on hand as well.
Yeah, that's big. No buyback,
no buyback
obviously.
on Moon Queen. The racks are going down. The racks are going to go down here.
They are. It's 100% melee racks down, at least these racks right here. The question is how much more damage is going to happen. Complexity will probably end up falling back. She is up in 10 seconds right here. Probably not worth the risk. In fact, they are going to fall back. But, yeah, Complexity not only just naturally, obviously, as a result of that, they bit of momentum for them, but just on a mental state as well. You got to figure they're up 2 games to 1. Big, big fight right there. Big pickoffs. You got to think they're feeling really good. Can Trademark come back from that? Obviously, they have all the power to for sure, but that's got to be quite the blow to them.
Yeah, I was sort of painting the picture for him, but saying how confident they must be after winning that fight, how it looked really, really grim for Complexity after Token, the AK experience advantage, I think it was. Or maybe it was AK goal. I think it was AK experience. Still, they found the window, managed to actually come back, and now Trademark's got to be scared.
Yeah. Most certainly, that pendulum definitely swinging the other way once again. So, Master of Arms, obviously, he's got the Energizer finish. This is your support, obviously being played by Franz here, Master of Arms, and looking good there. Zephyr, another 2,300 gold saved up. Again, he went the Frostburn route. Now maybe he can finish that Demonic Breastplate. Acolyte Staff just purchased by Electrician. So
yeah, opting not to save for any buyback here. And meanwhile, Trademark's is pushing right through the mid lane.
Yeah,
interesting little. Oh, you know why? He does have that Caldra's.
Yeah, I didn't realize he had the Mana 2 bolts as well. So
that's a big difference.
Yeah, it definitely is. Ooh, Zephyr going
no,
aggressive. Look
Fitzy
at
out of
Zephyr.
position.
Ballsy, man. Demented Shaman dropping. He barely sees it alive. And at what cost right here? The Hellfire's applied. Zephyr dropping.
Oh my.
The Purge. The Shrunken Head, but it's not going to matter. He does have a buyback, though. Willie right away. Eruption being channeled. A big eruption from Magnus. Zephyr coming back in. Has the Typhoon ready to go. Once he gets here, the lockdown for the static grid. Moraxis looks like he's going to fall at least. And the Gust to finish him off. So a big counter pick. The port out from Parasite will be fine. Man, that was an interesting start to that fight there, Emperor.
Yeah, well done finding that angle. They were really confident in jump. Well, Zephyr gusted in Demented Shaman. Demented Shaman got tableted back by the bubbles, barely survived, and that gave him their window of opportunity. Yeah. Moon Queen went hard there. Good choice in backing out, though. If she was to have stayed, that would be...
could have been ugly.
Yeah, very, very much so.
Yeah.
Still, right now, what are we looking at? Moraxis is down. He does have buyback. Complexity is trying to maybe cut off the Moon Queen here. No, Moon Queen's got her illusions top lane. She's already back, so.
More so, they got the bottom lane pushing with the creep player, so they're going to try to go top here.
Yeah.
And apply pressure to the top side, making it obviously the longest range possible. That X Trademark will have to go, so.
50 seconds here on Moon Queen's ultimate, and what about Ophelia? It's about the same timing.
Yeah. So Electrician, well, actually, who's way back there? That is Master of Arms. Of course, he does have a global presence at least, so not the end of the world with him not being here just yet, but he is making his way over. Snake Bracelet just purchased, so Wingbow finished here by Moon Queen. It does put her out of buyback range. Granted, a Wingbow is very powerful, so. And it looks like, though, Complexity may actually fall back, too.
Yeah, a lot of Complexity's damages right now, though. Of course, right clicks do add up and they do help, but a lot of it is just coming out of their spells and combo in general. Still just makes the Shrunken Head timing on the Moon Queen that much more important.
Yeah. Yeah, we saw the Hellflower the last fight, but Bubbles obviously picking up a Hellflower. I think Moraxis has 2 Arcanas now. I could have sworn I saw him just purchase a second one.
Really? Okay, and then also the Sheep Signal Electrician could play a big role as well in stopping the Shrunken Head from the Moon Queen. Still pretty fragile as far as light pool is concerned with that strength steam boots sitting around the mid-1800s.
Yeah. Parasite, or excuse me, yeah, Parasite does go the Shrunken Head too. So that I think for a little bit now.
Interesting.
Yeah. It's a lot of magic damage on the Hellborn side, so.
Yeah.
Just doesn't want to have to worry about that when running around. Congor, let's see. Congor is not, I'm blanking on exactly when he was killed last. Oh yeah, that's right, he got killed at the bottom lane, so maybe a couple minutes here, at least 2 or 3. For Congor, going to be coming back up. And it would be the 3rd Congor kill, by the way, too. So, good old Bananas going to be dropping, if it even happens here. But for now, Complexity keeping the push back going here. Zephyr has another 3,000 gold saved up, by the way. Attrition at the bottom side. Look at Moon Queen up here, though. She's going to go ahead and push the top lane. Oh, look at how fast she's attacking, too. Jeez. Really fast.
Something to do with being the agi carry, having the Wingbow, having the Geometer's Bane. She's feeling pretty good.
Yeah.
Having 2,300 extra now. She just needs the durability. She's got the damage. She just needs the durability at this point. If she can get it, Barracks down or not, she's very capable of taking them to victory in a Game 5 here. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Again, 2-1 series lead for Complexity. The winner plays State Green tomorrow for the championship match, where there will be a $48,000 prize on the line for that matchup. The loser plays Lions tomorrow morning. And what ultimately is a $12,000 prize. Well, what's that?
I was just watching. I mean, you were talking about it just a second ago.
Oh, the Moon Queen, yeah. Yeah, it's fast, man. It's and also the Steam Boots obviously help with that. So.
Sure.
Oh, Magnus needs to be careful here. Magnus in a lot of trouble, actually. Okay, he's going to Steam Bath and Portakey away. That was an Invis Parasite walking right next to him. That was really close, but Moomy and her spider senses were tingling.
Investments, though, still.
True.
Fine.
So level 1 Codex. That's an Illusion Electrician. The real Electrician all the way over here, just running away. There's the Demonic Breastplate purchase by Haxerin. So big pickup there.
Remembers that Windshield does have a 50% chance to redirect range attack, so
yeah,
a little bit of a response there to that Moon Queen, at least when you have a tanked up high armor Zephyr up in front.
Yeah, very true. 2,400 gold on Ophelia in the meantime.
Parasite's still invisible. Master of Arms does have the Bound Eye, and well, he's not with that group. They are on bottom lane though.
Yeah,
actually, he is. He's on the far right. He's on the far right over there.
Yeah, Zephyr's
all right, and so okay, invisibility has been dropped. Either he's going to the creep wave.
Parasite.
And
Not going to be fine.
Still, they're all 5 here. They're all 5 here at this point. Parasite is backing out, though. And
it's going to be fine, it looks like.
Wait to fight another day. Congor did respond. It's maybe another point of contention.
Oh, true, yeah. Again, the third Congor kill possibility here. Possible bananas dropping with the kill right here. Master Round's running right past the ward of sight here. That fits game place, but yeah.
Time, it's like they want to take a team fight. They know they're not going to be able to kill without being detected.
Yep.
But it's like they want to take this team fight.
As usual, Congor in a game like this could be absolutely a big deal. We'll see what happens.
They're going right forward. I don't know if Parasite's going to keep pushing it.
Scouting things out here, maybe trying to bait some kind of initiation,
Scout him and route him.
Complexity not going to fall for anything like that, and they do fall back before anything too much happens here. So X Trademark going to go ahead and fall back as well. I was going to say though, if you are, if you're tuning in and play Heroes of North, obviously, then another reason you should be rooting for an XTDM victory here in this game to force a 5th game is, of course, for that that bonus that would happen as a result. I believe it was the 15% off silver coins for the name color in the HoN store, if that happens in today or tomorrow. So, a little fun side thing there. Again, back to Congor though, is Complexity. Haxman still taking Congor.
They're forcing this fight. I mean,
yeah,
they're still pretty effectively. Miraxis want to just jump on a solo Zephyr there, attacking Congor. Wants to make the most of his set.
Look at the bottom lane, jeez. That's why Complexity's doing this.
That's very true. Actually, they have a huge push going.
Yeah, look at X Trademark. They're starting to fall back.
I don't know. Maybe.
Demented Shaman's gonna have to pour it back. They'll see that, and that could be the cue for Complexity.
Oh, it definitely will be. Just how far they'll take it is another story.
It's a 5 versus 4 here.
Are they going to try to fight either way?
Oh, jeez. Complexity not committing to the Congor kill necessarily.
By the Master of Arms.
They're going
Acid Bomb is wasted though.
Oh, here we go. Miraxis jumps in the back on Parasite jumping as well with Circle Head. The Typhoon now plays down just yet. Electricity to be locked up. Minotaurs start coming out. There's the Typhoon. Moon Queen still well alive though it looks like. Passing out with the Glaives. Miraxis with the Matrix doing a lot of damage as well. Zephyr falling back with the Magmus. The only death actually being Electrician, but Congor's going to be killed it looks like.
Oh my god, he takes it.
Oh jeez. Bananas picked up. Actually, Token's still there. There's the token picked up by her. Wow. Big steal by Trademark, and that could be very significant, of course.
They did what they needed to do, man, even without the Demented Shaman there. Ported back, took the fight. Demented Shaman now running back to base again. Defense tower looks like it's going to be denied here. It's... yeah, he's got the aggro of the creeps. Don't think he's
got it. He's got it.
Unless they, like, re-aggro in some bizarre way.
Man, that symbol of rage no doubt helping there too.
They're still just fighting without him.
Oh, man, more access jumping in right there. Moon Queen still in the front, guys going for the tower actually. Down goes Zephyr. Holy crap. Zephyr just got melted right there for Complexity. He cannot buy back. I think that might be it. Zephyr's down for 70 seconds.
Yeah, he can't buy back. Magmus does still have his ultimate. He needs to do something. They can't just watch his base go down. Or can they?
Or can they?
Well, one set of racks on each side. They still have another opportunity to defend.
True.
And, the full life defense tower does make a better choke point for the Magmus to get his eruption off.
Yeah. Okay, so they're going to take the secondary tower down up here. Start pushing into the base right now. Down for 45 more seconds still. This is absolutely huge for X Trademark right now. They're going to take the top tower.
He's got 2,800 gold. He has buyback. This isn't a risky push by any means, even if they do fend him off.
Yeah, look at the Glaives again, just bouncing.
Gotta go.
Eruption being channeled. Here we go. Big eruption coming out from Magmus. Electricity in the wall. The Sheepstick locking at Mookie. They just don't have the damage, though. Out comes the with the Sheepstick. GG well played is being called again. It looks like that is going to do it. They had to go, as you were saying, even without Zephyr. It wasn't to be, though. We are going to a game in number 5 here, ladies and gentlemen, between X Trademark and Complexity to see who will go to the championship match tomorrow against Stay Green.
Yeah, I mean, I don't care who wins Breaky. I'm just excited to see a Game 5. And we called it from the start. We called it from the start.
we did.
A little bit
and, again, the great news. That officially will mean this weekend, 15% off silver coins for name colors. I believe it was. So there you go. We should all be happy about
colors.
that. We should all be happy about that. No. No, what a great series we're having here. That's awesome, of course.